And the Stellenbosch Mafia?
You know, I never got that invite. I don't live in Stellenbosch.
So somebody says to you, white monopoly capital. What does that do to you? Or Stellenbosch Mafia?
Well, I asked you, what does it mean? Yes, I'm white.
What does it do to you?
I'm a white person, according to your,
yes.
to your
that's
terminology. You know, this stuff is also so passé.
Yeah.
But
let's go
a white, yes. Monopoly, show me a monopoly we've ever had. Just one, please. If somebody could show me one monopoly. I've tried my best, but I've failed. Look at the monopolies in the country. Monopolies are called SAA, in Roots, Eskom. Have a look at monopolies, and then they call me a monopolist.
So you're saying the state is the monopoly, not.
I'm saying,
you're saying that
please
monopoly
define monopoly.
Hands.
Define monopoly. In terms of capital, yes, I believe in the free market system. Until somebody can show me a socialist or a communist system that survived, if everybody had to be as good as Madiba or Mother Teresa, yes, then socialism could have worked. But people are not that giving. People are not that nice. People act in their self-interest. And therefore, I've not seen it work. So yes, I'm white, and yes, I believe in the free enterprise system. As for the monopolist, I don't know where they get that.
And the Stellenbosch Mafia?
You know, I never got that invite. I don't live in Stellenbosch. And if you had to know Stellenbosch, you had to know how the animosity that was in Stellenbosch.
Was.
Well, I guess was because a lot of the people aren't around anymore. So
wait, did he just throw a shade on what are they called?
No, I didn't throw it. They, not at all.
What do you think about Steinhoff for a second? We'll proceed. Steinhoff.
No, I'm not interested in discussing other people's problems.
But what? Okay.
No, it's all I'm saying is people who do know Stellenbosch know that, I mean, people acted in their own self-interest there as well. And remember, I was born in Stellenbosch, but after being in New York and here in Johannesburg, I chose to go and live in Somerset West.
Why was that? There's a reason. Please share.
I'm still Chancellor of the University, so I'd better keep quiet. Okay.
So that's the University of Stellenbosch. We talk about the concept. So a picture goes like you, almost under your leadership, dark rooms, boys get together, mainly boys, and plot on how to keep the darkies out of action and how to control this country under either your stewardship or leadership somehow. That's essentially the concept of the Stellenbosch Mafia. Okay, now they have political power. We'll keep the economy amongst ourselves, and boys, nobody should know. That's the picture.
Surely what I've tried to do in my life belies the fact that we want to keep the darkies down. Surely, if you look at how I've lived my life, that it's not correct. My black American friends in New York and America will find this incredibly funny.
So, you did not want to work for Rembrandt. Post Stellenbosch University, where you didn't quite complete.
I dropped out.
You dropped out, but you did much better than Oosthuizen. What's his name? The chief whip of the DA.
Who?
And Oosthuizen, you might not know him. You're not part of the mafia. So you go to the US, you work there, you come back, you start as you said, a Rand Merchant Bank, and a call comes somehow. Take me through there. Why did you not want to join the family business, and what turned you?
My father was not, you know, people who are so softly spoken, etc. People thought, oh, you know, very nice, and well, he was tough, right? And I didn't want to go and work there. And a late friend of mine, Dave McKay, told me that there was a Rand Bank had gone under, and that there was a merchant banking license for sale. So I came back and we bid for it.
How did you find it?
Got it, bid for it at an auction. Because it was a liquidation, it was the asset, one of the assets of the defunct Rand Bank. And we were disruptors, serious disruptors, because the banks had a cartel. All the banks, the big banks, remember we were tiny, and they charged the minimum rate on bankers' acceptances. So we developed a thing called a promissory note. That was really a banker's acceptance in disguise. And we went to all the best and the biggest companies, Anglo, etc. And we told them, don't pay this 1.8 or 1.5, we'll do it for you at 1.3. And there were no reserve requirements on bankers' acceptances. So with a capital of about 1.8 million, we wrote like 200 million rands worth of business. And of course, the other banks went nuts, went to the registrar of banks, and they came to have a look. They couldn't fault it because, in fact, our credit was better because we took Anglo-American's paper and took it to De Beers, and vice versa, all around. And the people were loyal, so, and then of course they banned bankers' acceptances, promissory notes. They told us we had to get reserve requirements against it.